When I caught the flicker of amusement on her face as she signed divorce papers, I felt nothing. No grief, no anger, just a strange, quiet stillness, the kind that settles right before a storm rolls in. Melissa and I had been married for 7 years. We weren't a perfect couple, but on the surface, we had what most people would call a steady marriage. 2 vacations a year, easy smiles at family gatherings, and public displays of affection convincing enough to pass as genuine. But behind closed doors, the distance between us kept stretching further each night. Conversations became polite formalities. She guarded her phone like it held state secrets. I had known for months she was sleeping with someone else. I just didn't confront her, not immediately. While she was sneaking around with her personal trainer, I was quietly setting something much larger into motion. Melissa had always considered me the safe option. A quiet man with a modest IT job, a plain house, and routines she found predictable. She'd sometimes call me reliable with a smile, but I could see the boredom in her eyes. I wasn't flashy enough, daring enough, or rich enough to hold her interest. What she didn't know, what nobody knew, was that reliable was only my disguise. By day, I worked my steady IT job. By night, I was building a tech startup that took off during the pandemic. I never bragged, never flaunted my earnings. Every cent went back into the business, all under a holding company. My finances were kept entirely separate, no paper trail for her to find. By the time she handed me divorce papers with that smug little smirk, my net worth was hovering just under $12 million. "I think we both know this is for the best," she said breezily, sipping her green smoothie as if we were deciding on a Netflix show. "I agree," I replied. Her eyebrows lifted. She'd been expecting a fight, maybe tears, or desperate pleas to work things out. Instead, I simply signed and let her believe she had outplayed me. For weeks afterward, she bragged to her friends about her upcoming freedom, how she'd get the house, a steady monthly check, and a clean break from the dull chapter of her life. She paraded her new boyfriend across social media, the same man I'd seen picking her up a few blocks away from our home to avoid my security cameras. I waited. The day of the court hearing, she walked in wearing her best divorce glow-up outfit, a tight dress, flawless hair, and not a hint of humility. She even gave me a wink, as though we were sharing some inside joke. I didn't react. I sat beside my lawyer, calm and unreadable. Then came the moment she'd been anticipating. The judge asked for financial disclosures. Melissa straightened in her chair, ready to pounce. I handed over a folder. Her attorney stood. "Your Honor, my client believes Mr. Preston is concealing assets. He claims only a modest salary, yet his spending patterns suggest otherwise." The judge glanced at the documents, then said, "Based on the filings provided today, Mr. Preston operates a tech company, Preston Innovations, LLC, which owns multiple intellectual properties, licensing agreements, and significant equity holdings. As of this month, his net worth is approximately $11.8 million. Silence filled the room. I looked at Melissa. Her confident smile evaporated, replaced by wide eyes and a slack jaw. It was like watching her soul slip out in slow motion. The same woman who had scoffed at my boring job was suddenly seeing the man she discarded through the lens of wealth, success, and what she had just thrown away. I didn't know any of this," she stammered. "We were married. Shouldn't I be entitled to—" My lawyer cut in. "Your Honor, these assets were built through Mr. Preston's business, which was registered before the marriage. All accounts remain separate. There is no record of joint contribution or claim by Mrs. Preston. Per the prenuptial agreement signed in 2016, which remains valid and enforceable, the company and its profits are Mr. Preston's sole property." She had forgotten about the prenup, or assumed it was meaningless now. The judge nodded.